You just fart? Is that your breath? Or did you just fart? Is that your breath? Or did you just fart? Is that your breath? Or did you just fart? Is that your breath? Or did you just fart?
I want to know. I want to know. Is that your breath? Or did you just fart?
Is that your breath? Or did you just fart? Is that your breath? Or did you just fart?
How may I help you? Your breath smell like poo. I was all around me. I even checked my shoes.
Is that your breath? Or
did you just fart?
Is that your breath?
Or did you just fart? Over and out. Love you.
If y'all don't know nothing about that Glozell, y'all better get on it. Glozell 1 on YouTube. She is a fool. A big fool. Anyway, good morning. Oh, I'm going to work. I don't want to go to work. My head is not hurting as bad. So I'm cool. But yeah, I ain't gonna get into that. I ain't gonna whine every day. Not about that anyway. I kind of just something was on my mind, and I kind of wanted to address it because I know some people wonder about it and they just don't say anything. My keloid skin. Now, keloid skin runs in my family. My mom had a little scar, like right here under her ear, on her jaw, whatever. And I had an uncle. His name was Washington. Uncle Wash. His was worse than anybody in our family. He had a really big one. Kind of like this one, but his used to puff up and then it'd get small, and the puff up get small. It was just alternate. But it seemed like mine became worse than anybody's. Now, when I was little, I didn't have keloids, except for this one. Because I think I got this one. I don't know, I was running with some scissors or something. I don't know what the heck happened. Because I was really little. I was really small. I had to be like 5 or 6 or whatever. I'm not sure. All I know is it started off really little. And then as I got older, as I got bigger, it grew. And around 7th to 8th grade, I miraculously got chickenpox. I got chickenpox from my younger brother, the one who's 3 years younger than me. And when they scabbed over and everything, you know, I'm just anxious for them to be gone, so I pulled the scabs off like a nut. And next thing I knew, you know, they started healing again, but then they began growing, just growing process. And, you know, years later, I caught myself researching it and everything, and they were saying it's like it's over healing. That's why they're puffed up. So I have them on my face. I had this one big one on my chest that I had before. I have, you know, a few on my arms. And then I have like a cluster right here at the top of my back. And it makes wearing, you know, sleeveless or strapless stuff very difficult. Because I don't want people staring at me. Now, they already see these on my face. And, you know, most people see that and they don't see it, especially if I get my hair like that. They notice it and they don't notice it. But just imagine trying, like this strapless, that strapless dress I had on the other day. I had on a tank top with it. Just imagine if I didn't have this tank top on. Trying to camouflage some of my issue. And it may just all be in my mind. People probably ain't paying no attention to me. But there are some they do, and I know they do, because some people mention it. And been thinking about, I want to get them removed, but I remember when they first started getting big, my great grandmother on my mom's side, she told me there's a possibility that they may grow back, because I guess she going on Uncle Wash's experience. Maybe he got his removed and he came back. So, and she said they'll come back bigger. Now, I work with a lady. I work with several people that have keloids, but I work with this one lady. She has one over here, and she has one over here. But they cover from up here all the way down. And I'm looking at her. I speak to her every day. We don't just conversate or nothing, but I speak to her. She see me, I see her. Like we're kindred spirits, keloid spirits. And I just look at her and I just be like, wow, I'm not gonna mess with her. I'm gonna leave them alone, because I'm sure that's probably what happened with her. She probably tried to get it removed and they just grew. And I'm just, ooh, Lord Jesus. I'm not gonna fool with her. Because I was watching this video, it's been a couple of months now, but I was watching this video about these people get them burned or something. And, they put the stuff on there, some kind of chemical, they put the chemical on there. And it's burning. And then I guess as it heals, it's gonna be flattened out. But depending on how big it is, that's how many times you get to go back to the doctor and let them burn another little layer off. And I tell them how much that stuff costs. And I tell them how painful it is. And I tell them if it will work or not, because they still may come back. And I got too many. They be sitting around trying to get them burned off. Trying to pay for that, because insurance may not pay for that, because it's cosmetic. That's not life-threatening. That's cosmetic. So, I just don't bother them. Sometimes they kind of hurt. Sometimes they throb a little bit. And I think that's the time when they're kind of growing a little bit. I just hope they don't really just get big like the lady at work. But, right now, I just deal with them. And obviously, the guys that I date don't care, because they see them and don't see them. Some of them ask me, how did it happen? Some of them never ask. I could be with them for years and years and they never ask. Sometimes I will volunteer the information, but a lot of them don't care. But I just wanted to go and I just wanted to address that, because it's been on my mind, and especially since I've been making these videos, and I'm like, I want to, there are some people that really can't stand to look at certain things. And I be wondering, I wonder why I don't have this, so many views and so many subscribers in over a year's time, Not saying that I think I'm supposed to have 10,000 subscribers, you know. But I've been doing videos for over a year. And if it hadn't been for me joining Fresh Out the Hood, I would still probably be at 25 subscribers, you know. And now, you know, I'm kind of branching off into my vlogging and everything. I guess you could say my comedic side, but I've been kind of funny since day one. But that wasn't always my main focus. My main focus was either my hair or my crochet or my other craft items. But in my vlogs, I can pretty much do whatever. I don't know. But just, I mean, you know, and I didn't want to make no sad video or no woe was me video today, but I just sit around and I just think, you know, I have confidence now, despite the keloids, despite my weight, you know, despite my missing hair spots. I have confidence, you know. I couldn't have had confidence making these videos where I don't know how many people, you know, thousands or hundreds or whatever number of people watch me, you know. I just, you know, I thank God for my confidence that despite my shortcomings, I still get on here and I still do my thing, and people still, you know, people enjoy watching me, which is a great thing. Because years, you know, as a teenager growing up, I hid a lot. That's why I was, you know, that was one reason why I was kind of shy. Because like in elementary, I was, you know, out there outspoken, kind of like my son. And then when I got in my teens, when I got the keloids and everything, and then I started picking up the weight, you know, to other guys, you know, to the guys, I was thick. You know, man, she's stout, she this. To me, I'm fat. But fat, and then keloids too. It was just something else, you know. And I think the hair issue, my edges and everything, I think that comes from my mom. It was partly hereditary because she was thin around here too. And then she was getting thin in the top of her head. See, my mom died when she was 36. I'm 36 now. So yes, my mom was 36 when she died, and she had a big bald spot up here. And the edges were just completely gone. I got a little piece for us, and I think that's only because I went natural. If I had not have gone natural when I did, I was heading to the, you know, bald head stage too, and no. Because I have the option to either wear my hair or put on a wig or put some crochet braids in my head or whatever. She didn't have the option. She either was bald or she put some tracks in her head. One of the two. I mean, But I didn't want to be like that. And because my hair was kind of thick on the edges when I was little, but she used to make my hair real tight around there, and start pulling it out, and no matter what I do to try to fill it back in, it never completely fills in. I don't know, maybe one day it will. I don't know. Because a lot of people say, well, maybe it's just dry right there. But man, I'm going through so many phases where I just sit here and just rub stuff on it and massage it, trying to get the follicles, whatever it is that it does. I was doing that. And all it does is just keep it from being just naked bald, but it's still, thin. So I just deal with that too. Like I say, it's taking some years for me to get to the point where that's just part of me. That's just Susan. I ain't gonna worry about it. Because it's just me, and people that care about me gonna accept me no matter what. Hey, good people. Today was uneventful. Yay! Uneventful. And just when I was getting ready to walk out, one of the people in my team on the night shift brought some donuts in. So I had me one donut, and I'm happy. Yay! I wanted to lighten things up this afternoon. I thank God that I was given the opportunity. Cause I don't like being serious all the time. I mean, I know how to take care of business. I'm serious when I need to be serious. But sometimes I want to play. Like I said, today wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to do some little work and stuff. Cause I'm the lead in my team, so I don't get as much inventory assigned to me as the rest of the people. But I do gotta do something. So I have been spending so much time helping other people that my work was getting behind. So my manager, she been like, look now, you're gonna have to thought that the popo. Anyway, my manager, she be like, look now, you're gonna have to get this work down. And so today I just focused on my work. I had my headphones on, listening to music, trying to focus on what I was doing. And I did go over the little quota that she gave me, so I'm happy about that. In between time, I get up, I talk to folks and stuff. One of my friend Ashley, she she been talking about her back and stuff, been hurt for a while. I know a couple of weeks. And I don't know what made me just grab her back, and I was like this. I was like this, getting her the death claw, you know what I'm saying? She was like, oh, that feel good, right there. And so she just kept making me massage her back. And see, she was sitting in the cubicle with this guy in our team. And every time he was showing her how to do something. And so every time my thumb was like this on her back. And so every time I rubbed a certain spot, she'll moan, and he be like, wait a minute, what is y'all doing? Cause we like behind him. He like, what is y'all doing? And then she'll grab my hand. She be like, no, move over here. She'll grab my hand. She be like, oh, rub right. She be like, do it right here. And then I rub right there. And then she'll moan again. She be like, ooh, I can feel it all the way down my spine. I can feel it all over. I can feel it to my toes. And Justin's just like, wait a minute. And I know he like, what? I said, Justin, I ain't fondling her. I'm just rubbing her back. He said, I know. I'm just messing with y'all. And as soon as she moan again, he be like, wait a minute now. And I'm like, Justin. He said, I'm just playing. Then she'll moan again. Wait a minute. I'm like, they just kept doing it. My mother came down there. She said, well, look, Susie, you got work to do. Go sit down and stop rubbing her. I said, I'm trying to help her maximize her productivity because she hurt. She said, we don't care nothing about her back hurting. And then Ashley was like, dang, it's a good thing, you know, I ain't sensitive. So you could have hurt my feelings. I said, man, around here you gotta put your feelings in the drawer, man. They don't care nothing about your feelings. And you know, my man was like, that's right. We don't care nothing about no feelings around here. So I had to sit down. I said, I'm gonna sit down, but y'all get me in trouble. But yeah, that was funny though. I was tripping because Justice kept saying, wait a minute. You see, he married, so we don't play. I don't play with him like that. I don't play with no married men like that, you know. So I want for to touch him. You know, he looked good. I want for to fool with him like that. But that was fun. That was real fun. Thanks for watching. So keeps it.